I'm like, what you dip out for? So I'm like, what happened? He said, don't do that, son. Like,
We live? Doing it?
yeah, we live. We live, man. I'm just trying to send one more push out. Let the people know that we live right now. That's it. And then I went to Green Acres Mall, Green Acres Farm on on Saturday. I ran into Kim.
Kim who?
Kim from Emerald.
Oh, well, I went to college with.
Yeah. I ran into her and Beans.
Oh,
I
Malika
said
too?
call her
Well,
Beans.
she was out
Yeah,
there too? I'm glad you still
yeah.
call her Beans. Yo, bro, I'm mad you still call her fucking Beans, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Oh man, yeah, we got all right.
Word.
Oh, let me take a look to see who's in. Oh, we got people joining up.
Word. I can't even see who's in here. Only you can see.
I'm
Huh?
trying to see right now. Thank you for joining us. All that join you, the chat room is open. You can hit the chat function if you can.
What's good, everybody? What's good? Let's get this cracking. Let's talk some shit.
We're gonna talk some shit. So tonight we got two major topics that we want to discuss.
First, we
First
gotta
topic
introduce
is
ourselves, nigga. We gotta introduce.
oh
They don't know who he is. I mean, they might, but
language, bro, language.
Oh, it's too early for that, right? I gotta wait till after we get
Word.
into it.
So it's 10
My
o'clock.
bad.
It's not too early, son.
My bad. And it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Today is what?
Yeah.
Wacky Wednesday? That's what my daughter said. Or Hump Day.
Man,
You know.
listen. Humpty Hump.
Yeah, bro.
Rest in
Introduce
peace,
the
Shot
segment.
G.
You know.
Yeah.
Get it
Good
rolling.
evening, everyone. My name is The Big Easy. I'm joined with my co-host, Birthmark.
What's good,
Welcome to
everybody?
the
How y'all
Man
doing?
Cave. We're gonna talk some stuff tonight. It's gonna get gritty. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get serious. All we ask is that everybody keep it professional and be
And
courteous
don't
to each
take
other.
it personal.
Don't take it personal. Word. So our first topic that we will be discussing is, that's a good question. Birthmark, which one you want to start with? Should we start with marriage or should we start with
Well, I'm not
DNA
married,
test at
so
birth?
let's start with the DNA testing. That's
All right, cool. So, first topic we're going to discuss is very controversial. It's going to be about, should DNA tests be mandatory at birth? As I said, the chat is open, so if you have the chat function, please type whatever you need to. We also believe that you can do live in calls. So, since we're spearheading this, let's be real. Do I think it should be mandatory? Yes, I do.
Why? Tell me. What's your opinion?
My opinion is that I think it should be mandatory for the simple fact that I've known, I can't say I know a lot of brothers, but I know a few brothers who have raised children that they believe that was theirs because, in their heart they was taught to take care of their responsibility. So when a woman came to them and said, "Hey, I'm pregnant," they're not saying, "All right, that's not mine." No, they're stepping up and saying, "The baby's mine. I'm gonna take care of the baby." Years down the line, guess what? They found out the baby's not theirs. So I'm just thinking, if the baby was actually, we did a DNA test at birth, I think all that stuff would actually be avoided. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm listening to you. I mean, I ain't gonna front. Well, I can't say I ain't gonna front because at that time when I had my first kid, I knew it was mine, so I can't really say shit about that. So I can't say nothing about no DNA test. I mean, I haven't really been caught up in that, but I do understand because, especially if you got some chick that's a slide or a chick that's out there, and she boning mad dudes, and then all of a sudden she get pregnant because she know that you got a good job, you a stable dude, and she trying to come up in the world. I mean, on that aspect, yeah, I do agree with it. But then on the other end, that also can ruin a woman's. That can ruin her not really her ego, but that can mess her up emotionally by you saying I want a DNA test, especially if you was the only dude with her. Like that could really mess that shit up because if y'all trying to stay together or not even stay together, but if y'all trying to raise the kid together and you be like, nah, I want a DNA test, and then it comes out to be yours, woman scorn, they be on some other shit. She gonna try to make your life a living hell now. So you got to think about it. Is it easier to go that route or wait it out and just be the kid's father? I mean, what do you think about that?
I mean, the sensitivity of it all is that once you sign a birth certificate, that baby's yours. So even after years down the line, it says, "Hey, it probably comes out that the baby isn't yours. That baby's still your responsibility." So I really need for. I would appreciate if it was something that was mandatory.
Yeah, but like I said, you're dealing with a woman with emotions. So now, if she know it's not yours, or she don't know, then yeah, of course. If she out there doing what she do, then you like, yeah, let's do it. But I don't know. That's real skeptical and that's real sketchy, bro. And
it's sketchy. Like, I mean, but we all had dudes where we had suspect. Like, I don't want to sit there and judge any woman out there, but we know some women where they're with one man, but we know they've been cheating. And we know that baby that they having is not from their boyfriend, but from a side dude. So it was like, wow, and I'm not trying to judge nobody or say what they're doing, but I'm thinking about the baby. Let's say years down the line,
that's true.
The baby has a medical condition.
That's true.
It's hereditary. It runs in the family. Now you need to find a donor, or you might need to find a blood type that matches with this baby, and it comes out that the person who is believed to be the father is now not the father. So now the baby, then the child is like, wait, hold up, what's going on? You know what I mean? So now we're trying to get help for the child, and we can't because the real father, either the mother is not saying who it is. Yeah, or the mother might not know.
And that's a hard pill to swallow. But then
what do we do?
Years down the line, that chick is gonna have to just, I don't know if she can't retrace her steps, especially if she got bodies like that. I mean, when you got a lot of bodies, sometimes you might not know who it is. But let me ask you a question, bro. So what would happen if, hypothetically, because you have a son, hypothetically, Hunter turns 13, 14 years old, and his baby mom, or your baby mom's, his mother, tells you that Hunter's not yours. How would you react to that? But how would you react to it? I know it would be devastating, but how would you react?
Dude. I mean, how I would honestly react?
Why not?
I couldn't flip out on her because I really believe that baby was mine. I really believe she was mine. So I'm not gonna flip out on her, but I would say it would be your responsibility to explain to him what's really going on. Like, you would have to sit there and explain to her,
would you
our
continue
child,
to
that
be his
your father is
father,
not
or
your
would you say fuck
biological
that and
father.
step off and go about your
You
business?
know,
Wow.
no, I would still be there. I would still be there because I mean, my thing is just as much as he believes that I was his father, I believe he was my son. Like that's a bond that you just can't automatically sever. You know, this is not
Yeah.
like you find out after 6 months. This is 13, 14 years.
Okay.
Like the
That
only
was a good
father he
answer.
ever knew was me. The
That
only
was a
son I
good
ever knew was
textbook
him.
answer. But now I'm gonna tell you
You
the
know,
truth.
I mean, I
Nah.
it wasn't a it's not a textbook answer. You know, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. Don't get me wrong, because every time I'm like, yo, all these years, I'm gonna feel some kind of way because I'm like, well, shit, I thought I had a kid out there, but I really don't. But you know, I guess that's I don't know. I don't. Like, you can't call me a step parent because it's not like I'm with his mom's and I took and
Okay.
I took care of him because that was
All
her
right. So
child. That
that's
was
13
I thought to
years.
believe my
How
child.
about
I don't know
difference?
what you call
2
that
years.
situation.
Baby, 2 years old.
2 years.
You've been rocking with her for 2 years. She told you that's her
I think
baby,
it would
but you
maybe
found
it
out that's
may be
not your baby.
easier for me to walk away.
Would you walk away or would you quit?
It would be easier for me to walk away
Okay.
because at
Okay. I
that
mean,
age,
that's honest answer.
I think I would probably walk away. I probably would. Like I mean, to be honest, I'd probably walk away. Now I would, depending on how I feel, I would try to still be around for the kid, like still be like Uncle John or something like that. But I couldn't play the daddy role. I would still have to have that availability to live my life as as me as a person without children. I could be uncle, I could be godfather, I could be that male mentor, male role model, but I don't think I could take on that daddy role at the age of 2 if I find out that it's really, you know.
Okay. So
So what
if I
about yourself
found
though? Let's
out
say
at the
you
age,
found out,
yeah, good,
and
yeah,
for the people, if you, one second, bro. For anybody who just joined us, thanks for coming on. I see we got 6 people in the room now. Well, 7. Right now we're discussing the topic of should DNA tests be mandatory at birth. We would just give scenarios to each other about how we'll react at different ages. One from a teenager, one you find out when it's a teenager, one when you find out when they're still an infant.
drop us a chat,
The chat
everybody.
room is
Say
open.
what's up, say where you from. Let
We
us know you
continue
in
the
here.
show.
We know we
So,
got people
yeah.
in here, but
My brother,
I know y'all listening. But let us say what's up to us. But to answer your question, at 14, 13, 14, I'll be fucking livid. First of all, I'll be so pissed off because I done spent my time, my money on a child that was not mine. 13, 14, I'm going to still be in that child's life, but we going to court. I'm taking you to court. We going to go to the fucking judge, and I'm going to tell the judge that I want all my shit back. No, we're not using no gifts or whatever, because you fucking bamboozled me. Like, dead ass straight. You probably knew that I wasn't the father, but because whatever the come up is or whatever the situation is, you lied to me and you had me doing that. So I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not even talking to you no more. I still deal with the kid because technically I spent 13, 14 years of my life, and this kid probably only knows me as their father. So yeah, I'm gonna still be in that kid's life as long as the kid allows me and wants me to be in their life. But with you, nah, fuck you. I'm done. We gonna do something. Yeah, I'm sorry. You already know. Sometimes I
damn
don't have a filter.
language. Yo,
I be trying to have a
he
filter.
said, yo, fuck
Now
you.
at the age of 2,
Nah, I know.
2 years old,
Nah,
yeah, I'm
this is
done.
what we
I'm walking
doing.
away.
This is how we
There's
do
no
it.
reason for me to be there. I mean, the kid knows me, but at that age, it's easier for a child to forget, you know, whoever was there with them, So, yeah, I'm good on that. But I'll be highly pissed off, and
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I have somebody who's trying to sign in, and they
I
having
can't even see who's
issues.
in here. That's the crazy shit.
But
Bear
yeah,
with
I
us, y'all. You
understand.
know, we new at this. We
Yeah,
trying
I
to
know. I'm trying to work
get
that
this
out
popping.
myself.
First episode
But like
is
you
gonna
said,
get
though,
heated and more heated
this is our
week by
first
week
episode.
because I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. You know, and I know my bro got some shit to get off his chest too because we've been through some stuff.
Yeah, we keeping it light this first episode only
Nah,
because we don't want to scare
everybody.
people way too hard. But
I don't know
as
if you
time
guys can
go
see it.
on, but yeah, I'll be
I
living
know
like, what
tequila,
you
bro.
sipping on?
So my
What you
lady
sipping
bought
on,
this. My
dude?
lady bought this the other day, and we was gonna try it because The
Look,
Rock.
yo,
The
this
Rock
is
from
what this is why
WWE. He has his own tequila. It's what Terramana. It tastes pretty good. I'm drinking. I'm sipping on it with some peach, some Minute Maid peach punch juice.
Oh,
So it's pretty
okay.
good. So I know whoever's into tequila, get up on this real quick. And then
Okay, so it is. We got people that's watching us
I
talk.
know
They're
iPhones
trying
are
to
whack. That's why I
interact.
don't have one.
When you got the iPhone is whack, son.
Apple products suck.
Okay, don't
I only
disrespect
got an
yourself.
iPad because that's how I interact with my daughter. We
That's what I need
FaceTime.
you to have to do right now.
But other than that, Well, what's up, y'all? This is the Man Cave. Glad y'all joined us. Big Easy over there.
You said
Birthmark right here. We trying to make it happen. We trying to get big. One small step.
yeah.
We're going to get there.
One small.
What's up?
Oh, all right, cool. All right, it works. All right, I see what's going on. Yeah. For everybody out there who got Apple products and see us, so if you got Google Chrome, that's your best bet to use. So if you got Google
Yo, I'm
Chrome,
drinking like I ain't got to go to work
that's your
tomorrow.
best bet to use.
But it's
I
alright because
understand.
tomorrow's a late day at the DMV. Well, people texting you on your phone?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah. People's in here, so that's my iPhone people. Because the app on the iPhone is kind of whack. All you can do is see us talk. You can't really interact. So I gotta let people know, hey, holler at us on your laptop.
I mean, it is what it is.
Or download Google Chrome
You
on your phone so we can get it popping. That's how you can really get the whole function of it.
Nah, we good.
I
Nah,
know
we
that's
talk
what you're
about
gonna
that
say
on
because
another topic.
iPhones suck. I know.
But yeah, back to the DNA testing. Though. I mean, so
It's
Let me-
look, every phone got
me
their
pull
ups
up
and
what I-
downs.
'cause I
That's
was at
not what
work.
we're talking about. Can we not
I
talk
should
about
have been
technology
working,
right
but
now? Trying to play
I'm
someone.
tired of my job,
Yeah.
and I need other shit to stimulate my mind, not my job. So I was there researching some stuff. Let me pull it up real quick, and then I'll tell you what I was researching. Here we go. There's a come on. And I'm talking crap about iPhones, and guess what I got in my hand? An iPad. Exactly. I could have pulled out my other laptop, but I didn't want to do that.
iPad, I know.
So
But you already explained why you got the
Wikipedia.
iPad.
I know it's not the most
Yeah,
accurate
like,
source, but it's semi-accurate. And
Nah,
when we
don't
were
worry
discussing
about
it, or when we were talking about doing
But,
this
like,
topic,
it's crazy.
I had searched
Yeah, but,
percentage of men who have been wrongly accused of being the father. So when I did that, of course, Wikipedia pops up with paternity fraud. So paternity fraud, as quoted by Wikipedia, occurs when a man is incorrectly identified as the biological father of a child. So, there's a lot of occurrences here. Of course, not in this country, but it is in this country, but they haven't quoted it, I guess, because, nobody in this country really wants to step up on it. But it says, the United States has historically imposed a strong presumption of marital paternity and has also imposed barriers to paternity challenges once paternity has been legally established. Since the advent of DNA testing, laws and guidelines have been proposed or enacted, they may allow for paternity challenge by a legal father who later determines he is not a child's biological father or by a biological father who learns that somebody else has been named on a child's birth certificate or a child's father. So so there's a lot of paternity fraud that pretty much goes on in this world, and it's of course for numerous reasons. One of the reasons that I'm assuming is money. Mm-hmm. Of course, if I'm dating you, and I know you got some money, I'm gonna slip up.
No, it does.
Say I'm pregnant or get pregnant, maybe by you or by somebody else, just so I can get that cash. What do you think?
All right, so my thing with sometimes with the women, I don't even think it's just about the money. Sometimes you might, I'm gonna play devil advocate. I think sometimes maybe you see that you are being with two different type of men, and one may be good for your future, not just financially, as in his mind is more open. He's more, he's trying to do some with his life, and this man will teach your child how to go for the gold, or this man will be a better protector, because the dude that who might really be the father just maybe do it like who just used you for sex, and you used him for sex too. But at the end of the day, he's not going to be the one that's going to.
So why not be honest?
You know what? I'm gonna hold this.
Why not be honest and say, "Yo"?
So they might just be like,
I had
"Hey,
a kid by somebody else.
I know this dude is going to be
digging
what's
you.
best
I'm with
for my
you.
child.
How about you come into my life?
I'm
we
gonna
can
rock
be
out with
together.
him
You can
because
help
at
me
least
raise my kid."
you know.
Instead of saying,
he's gonna.
Instead of saying, "Oh, this is your baby," now blah 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 blah. Like, why? I know the real reason why, but like, I want people to say, like, why do people? Why do people just fucking?
Man, most.
Not. What's wrong with telling the truth? Like, I don't get it. My mom's always told me that once you lie, you have to cover up a lie with another lie, and another lie, and another lie. So you're gonna keep telling lies, and then later on you're gonna slip up on that lie because you're so used to lying. But the truth is gonna come out because you're just gonna slip up. But yeah.
Well, but who's going to be honest about saying, "Hey, I was having sex with you and another dude at the same time, raw"? But please say.
No, I'm laughing because somebody texted me.
At this particular time, now the dude got to go get.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's running to the doctor. Because, like, she was having sex with me and somebody else raw. I don't know what I got.
Nah, I feel you. But, I mean, we grown. I mean, people do other shit, but...
Oh, okay.
I just, like...
So my thing is, so why would I be honest about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, people do other shit. And then, like, you got to be real. Some people are embarrassed about the situation. Some people be embarrassed about it, and they think best case scenario, if I sit there and unless it really comes out that the baby is not his, the baby's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're like, let me give this baby.
but depending on the age, I'm sorry.
So if they sit there and say, "Oh, look, the baby isn't yours, but I still want to be with you," that dude walking, he's like, "Y'all out." He's deuces. So now it's like the dude that you really want to have the family with don't want to have the family with you. So what do you say? Like, I mean, it's crazy, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm like, it's cool though. I ain't even mad about it. I mean, it's heavy. It's a heavy topic. So like I
Use
said,
Chrome.
people that
iPhone
left and
sucks.
came back. I said numbers went up by 1. We're discussing should DNA tests be mandatory at birth. I mean, all my iPhone people that's trying to log in, yeah, the app only without the disrespecting his voice. Yeah, the app
Roll
works
the
best on Google
iPhones in
Chrome.
the
This way you can be
garbage.
able to use all the functions. Yes, we fired up the
Yeah,
laptops
you
for
right.
this one,
You
but
right.
to get all the interaction that we need, this is where you need to be at. So iPhone do limit you on. I mean, but they got the cute little emojis. Yeah, they do. Yeah. So I mean, if anybody out there who is using Google Chrome or non-iPhone, you can chat. Let us know. Do you think DNA tests should be mandatory on birth? If you have a story and you're able to share it, we're happy to willing to listen to that too. We'll take it from there before we move to the next topic in a few minutes. But
Yo, bro, on your end, is anybody
it's-
hitting
it's
in the
heavy,
chat room? Because I
right?
got a couple of people that said
It's
they
real.
tried to
There's a
type
lot
in
of
there.
men out there
I
that's
don't see
getting
this shit.
they getting frauded. Hey, I thought that was my baby, and guess what? No, it's not. It's not.
Okay. Nah, I don't see it up there yet.
Nah, I don't see it
Oh,
either.
wait, I
Let me
see it. I see it.
I don't
What
see
up?
it on the chat room either. Let me go
I
back.
got you. What
You
up?
see it up
Who,
there?
is that my niece or my nephew? That's both of y'all? What's good, y'all?
Oh, somebody say, "Hey,
That's
what
what's
up?"
up. Okay, I see
Now,
your
who-
text. I see
see
your text.
somebody up there.
Me and my niece, my nephew's girlfriend. I call her my niece because they gonna get married. They've been together for fucking 100 years, but they they gonna get married. So I call her my niece already. Me and her, we have a lot of discussions about stuff
that's
too.
good.
So I'm expecting you to chime in and say some stuff. Okay. Oh, he said
You said for
she
100
don't see us.
years.
She got to click on the camera, right? Let's see. Do I click
That's
start
what's up.
live?
Any
Yeah.
given time,
Yes,
we
you
can.
do. Yeah, Shania, click start live, and,
Yeah,
and you'll be able
that's already, yeah.
to I guess see us
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Oh, Dorian, peace, Dorian.
Listen,
Team Android, my dude, peace. That's what's up. Apple sucks. You can't do nothing with an
he
Apple.
up there recording.
You got to get a program and another program in order to program an Apple.
Really? Word? Team Android is how you doing this right now?
And then you got to get permission from Apple so that you could download the Chrome so that you can use it on your Apple with the Apple.
Look, all you got to do is download Google Chrome for your Apple, okay? That's it.
Is that my niece Taya? What?
Look, for all the new people that just joined, because our numbers did jump a bit,
Oh, no way.
we're discussing if
No
DNA
way.
tests should be mandatory at birth. So if you want to chime, wait, Team Apple chiming in on the text. See, we working. So, please share your views if you feel like, do you think DNA tests
Yeah,
should be
we just had a conversation.
mandatory?
I had asked my bro about how he would feel if he had a 14-year-old.
You agree?
And later
No.
on, she told
If
him
you choose no, why do you think
that wasn't his
It's
kid,
all
what
right.
he would do and how he would react.
But,
Bro,
that's what
just
we-
re-edify real quick for the people what you said, the people that just came in, how you would react towards it.
Basically, at the age of 17, I'll be pissed. Well, 14, whatever, I'll be pissed. But I'm still gonna hold that child down because I'm the only father he knows. That's the only son I know. If the child was like 2 and still very young, I would probably have to step away from the father role. I would, I would not deny that there's some kind of connection there. I would still try to, be in the kid's life as some kind of part, but not as the father figure. I have to go live my life and start my family, since you already let me know this is not my family. We have somebody in the chat. Dorian feels DNA should be mandatory only if you know they smashing other people. Okay, so it's okay if they're not smashing other people. It shouldn't
I
be
said
needed.
on the other hand,
But if
I said
they
that,
out there in the
same
world,
age. If they was 13,
the problem
14,
is nobody really be honest with when
I'd be fucking pissed.
when they doing what they do.
We going to court.
That's
We're gonna check something out because you gonna give me all the money I spent. You giving me my money back. If the kids still want me to be there, I'm gonna be there. But if the kid don't want me to be there, I'm out. But I'm gonna be real pissed off. We going to court and something gonna happen because all that money I spent, you gonna give it back. If the kid was like 2, 3 years old, yeah, I could walk away easily. I'll be a little tight about that too, but it's easier to walk away because the kid is young. They don't really know me like that. They'll forget about me in the next 2 years if I'm not there. But, y'all gonna stop
because they're young. They'll grow up and be like, oh, who was that dude? That was his mommy friend. So I get it. So young, I'm out. But older, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Break free from the chains. I agree. Let them go. Let them go. That's how they getting y'all, because y'all stuck with that shit.
Yeah, somebody's team iPhone. There's their whole name. Wow. Yeah, but
I mean, you could tell when somebody cheating. It's easier for a woman to tell when somebody cheating as opposed to a man.
But no, a point is
you can kind of tell. Like, and when you get our age,
said, how would you know?
I mean, we in our 40s. Not just we don't look like we in our 40s, but we in our 40s. But when you get our age, you can start telling when patterns are changing, and women or men are doing different shit. You can tell. So that's how you know. Like you said, you can tell. You cannot. What you mean you cannot? What do you mean you can't tell? How can you not tell?
Yeah.
You can tell. If you've been around the block a few times, you can tell because you watch patterns. Exactly. Routines will always be different
you can't tell.
if they're from the streets. I agree with that. But you're bound to slip up.
You can tell.
If women are hawks, they find shit that they don't want to find when they find it. If you understand what I'm saying. Quick. FBI quick.
Yeah.
How do people get caught? Because they slip up. Taya said, how do people get caught?
The FBI. No, the crazy. No, they slip up easy. Like, people get lazy when they cheat for a long time, or they feel like they're doing a good
the
job.
Other person they fucking
they
with,
might not be as
got emotions, they got
secretive,
feelings,
and
then they want to fuck
hold
it up.
information close to themselves. Now they leaving the emails open, or I'm going out here. Like, what? Like, no. True, that has happened. They wind up cheating on a person, falling for their side person, and now they sitting there miserable.
I agree.
You can show it. You can show it, because then now the person is treating you different. Because I'm a big believer, if I'm giving my energy to somebody else, you're not getting the same energy from me. So if you with somebody and they cheating, that vibe you had, it's not going to be the same. You're going to know. They're not going to want to sit and watch that show that you used to watch.
That's the
together.
okie
They're
doke.
not
That's
even
the
going to
old
really be in
okie
your
doke right
face. All of a sudden now they got to go out with the girls, or I'm gonna hang out
I got to
after
work late.
No, nobody got time for that. Listen.
Oh shit!
Man,
But do people still really do that though?
That's the old.
Like,
that's the old.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Hell yeah, hanging out with
Do
your
people
coworkers?
still really? Yeah.
Nah. You mean you gonna be worked on late? Don't lie to me, guys. Yes, my man. I think they still, but I think I outgrew it. But I still see. Well, before the pandemic happened, I seen the group of coworkers that all went out, and you see the two that always flirt with each other, and they all part of that group that go out after work to get the drinks for happy hour. I just outgrew it, so I'm not going with them. But I see the signs. Yes, they still do.
Who said?
Or they be like, "Oh, I'm doing overtime for like
too?
2 hours."
Tay said you did too. Who
Yeah, you
you
were there to a short stay. Don't play
Y'all,
with me, son.
nah, I don't be in there, bro.
You know, it's just, yeah.
I don't do that shit no more. I left that alone.
You know?
We used to be a happy
you know
hour.
what? I was gonna bring out.
We used to be a happy hour a lot, bro.
I don't be there. Nope.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, like,
And in our younger years, we used to do some other shit
you
too.
know. Yeah, I know we did. We used to shut down Applebee's all
we
the
don't call it
time.
nothing because we chill.
We
grown. We got kids. And
But,
we gotta work. We gotta pay
that,
bills. We don't do that happy hour shit. I buy my own bottle.
Yeah, that's not.
And
we grown past that. We grew up. Yeah. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna put you on with something.
Oh hell yeah, people
like
do
my
that.
bro Dorian, he's on a call right now. He has his own podcast, Convos in the Park, and he had a topic where
Let me tell you a story.
people creep on
Let me
vacation.
tell you a story. It's a true story. So I
Like,
was dating
you know-
this chick.
Like,
Right?
no, but my
This was
thing
in
is they don't creep like regular day to day. Like the
2009.
only time they meet up is
So,
when they go on
what,
vacation
13
together.
years ago, 12 years ago. Dating
Like
this chick.
that's their creep spot.
Right? We was cool or whatever. Never been to DR. She was Dominican. So she was like, "Oh, you never been to DR? Cool. My pops is over there right now.
Yeah.
You know, blah 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 blah. So I want you to bring some shit over there." I was like, "Bring some shit. All right, that's cool." She was, I'll pay for your ticket. Blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, you coming with me?" She's like, Nah. I gotta work. I'm like, "All right, this is kind of strange that you gonna pay for my ticket to go to DR to chill with your pops and the family, and you not going, but." Fuck it. I didn't care because it was a free trip to DR, because you already know. Go to DR, chilling, blah, 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 blah. Having the time of my fucking life. I couldn't really get with no other chicks because I'm there with her father.
You're not gonna be there.
So, I couldn't, couldn't do what I really wanted to do in DR, but it was cool because it was a free trip. So, mind you, now I'm calling her because, you got to use it's like a boost phone, but in DR. It's like a prepaid phone. You gotta put fucking money on it, and you can call out of the country. So I'm calling her phone. She ain't never answering her phone. So I'm like, that's kind of strange. Like, whatever. I speak to her sister, because her sister was at home in New York. Her sister was telling me shit or whatever. Just, hey, how you doing? How's your trip? But I'm trying to hit her up, and she ain't never answering the phone. So I'm like, yo, this is real crazy. But I'm still having fun at DR. Long story short, I'm in DR chilling with her and her family. Her ass is in the Bahamas. Chilling with whoever know who the fuck she was chilling with in the Bahamas. Yo, for real. So I didn't find that out until I came back home. I'm like, she got a nice tan and shit. I'm like, how you get a tan? I'm the one that got a dark tan. I'm in DR for 2 weeks. Where the fuck was you at? Lo and behold, she was in Bahamas. Yo, that's the okie doke. I didn't care. I didn't mind at the time because, again, that was a free trip. I was there for 2 weeks. I had the time of my life. But I was a little salty because you in the Bahamas, I know you ain't go to the Bahamas by yourself. You ain't go with your sister because I'm on the phone with your sister every other day. She asks me how I'm doing in DR. You in the Bahamas chilling. Wow. And then, like, when we came back, I looked at your phone. I see you taking pictures and shit, laying on the sand. I'm like, who the fuck taking those pictures? Because I know, like, this shit didn't add up. Did I partake in the prostitutes in DR? Nah. Not that time.
Her work husband.
That was another time. That was when I went back again. That's why I kind of told people sometimes, I know my lady's on here. I think she's watching, so don't get mad at me. But I think I might have a kid in DR. I'm maybe, I don't know. Oh, babe, I'm joking. She's like, she know I'm a joker. She know I'm an asshole. But yeah, that shit fucked me up. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Man, listen.
Not mandatory birth certificates.
You know,
DNA test.
You sit there and say things.
Bro,
when
you
we
drinking?
Look at life,
Got something else
we
in that
lived a
water
wild
bottle?
life when we was young. Like you gotta say that for the camera, yo. Yeah, but yeah, we got off topic with that one, but it would mess me up too, though. You know, it would mess me up too. But we got off topic. We was talking about mandatory birth certificates. I mean, my bad. No, not bad. I mean, mandatory. Yeah, nah, I just got water, B. What I meant to say was, yeah, the first topic was mandatory DNA tests.
But what if kids are
At
involved?
birth. What I was going to go into was the next topic, which was marriage licenses. Should they expire just like a driver's license, just like a passport? Should they, have to be renewed? Should they, have to be renewed? We don't want to do this for the next 5 years.
I hear you. I mean, I feel marriage is very sacred. If I get married to you, regardless of what happens,
nobody's gonna stop being a parent. You just said we're gonna stop.
You're gonna fall in love and you're gonna fall out of love because that's just fucking normal.
Just like how you go through a divorce.
If I'm married to you,
and sometimes the divorce get ugly.
That's it.
Around.
Like that's just how it is.
That's
why
sit there and say, listen,
in my instance, I haven't gotten married yet. I mean, I know I had kids. My first kid I had.
Can we
that
really
wasn't
go
even
our separate ways?
Considered anything because it happened.
It's,
We smashed and I was young, it happened, blah, blah, blah. So that wasn't really any feelings towards that. My second child, there was feelings towards it, but I just wasn't ready for the whole marriage thing because people change. Like, when people get comfortable with you, they change. So the same shit that you did when we just first got together, you're not doing that shit no more. Because now you think you got me. And then especially if we married, now you really not doing it because now you really think you got me. And that's not fair.
Yeah.
I think when you're married, like I said, people change. You're supposed to change for the better. You're supposed to change together for the better. So what I like now, I'm not going to like 10 years from now. But if we both keep the momentum, if we both keep the communication, if we both keep everything going on, like, babe, I don't like this about you. You changing or you doing this. Or somebody, babe, blah, 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 blah. We should be able to adjust and fix it so that we both can be able to be with each other. But as far as a marriage license expiring, I don't think that's fair. Because again, you should know who you're marrying. If you don't know that person, then I get it, I understand. Because like I said, people do change. People show you a facade. But marriage is sacred. Once I'm married, that's it. That there's no going out of it. Divorce is death to me. That's it. That's just how I feel. If you're married to me, I can't speak for nobody else. But for me, those vows. Okay. See, exactly, Taya. Exactly. You want to leave? This is what's going to happen. We're going to get some real shit in because I didn't just waste. I'm not saying that you got to waste a whole bunch of money on marriage because you shouldn't. People do that because they just
we
in the glamour.
We got mixed answers inside
spending
the
$10,000 for people to come live with you. I don't think that's what marriage is.
It should get renewed every 5 years.
But that's just tradition.
You got some people saying
American tradition.
Hell, shit. Taya said you want to leave, you got to go to Squid Games. Like what?
Paying for everybody to come see you say I do to somebody. Why am I doing that? I'm paying for you to come eat for free. And then 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna leave as much money as I paid for your plate as a gift. So I'm not doing all that. Yeah. I agree, but some people get exactly. I agree. But that's the thing. What does marriage mean to you? Like in general, not just saying you, but to the public. What does marriage mean to you?
Well, now, see, now you're discussing a wedding. Now, the wedding and the marriage is two different things, and that's the problem. A lot of people want a wedding, but some people don't want a marriage. You know what I'm saying? So now that's the difference. Some people do want the wedding, but they don't want a marriage, and that's what bothers me. And so that I mean, in general, to me, marriage to me is like, it's a commitment on a higher level, man. It's like, we promise to each other that it's gonna be us against the world. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold your back, you gonna hold mine. We're gonna not just grow as independents, but we're gonna grow together as interdependent. Like, so.
Yep.
We all go. It's all about growth and building and all that good stuff. But what I realized is that in today's world, where people used to say love was unconditional, love is now conditional. So people will. I will love you long as you do this. You get people who, all right, love is all good as long as everybody's healthy and the marriage is going good. But let's say somebody get hurt. And now you have to love your spouse and they have a handicap. Now you mad. Some people be like, I can't do this no more. But when you sat there and said, I want to marry this person, you chose to sit there and say, no matter where life's take us, we're bonded. We're going to do it together.
They don't understand the words. Like,
and that doesn't happen anymore.
Part in sickness and health, for richer or for poor.
That doesn't happen anymore. We live in a hookup culture. Everybody want to have sex.
There's an up and a down. There's a left and a right.
Like, once the sex is over, they're like, what am I here for?
You're going to be high right now.
You can't cook. You can't do nothing.
I'm saying right now, maybe 10 years, 20 years from now, you're going to be low.
So
because that's how the way the world, that's how the world works. That's how the universe works. You have to be down in order to be up, and vice versa. So a marriage, a relationship, is not going to always be happy. There's going to be some fucked up times. Now, are you strong enough? Are you built for that fucked up time? When it gets tough, the bills is due, your lights is about to get shut off. Are you leaving that man? Are you leaving that woman because they didn't have enough money to pay that light bill? Or are you going to step up and say, you know what, babe? I got this. I got you. A lot of, like, nowadays, they said not for the lights. Not the lights. But nowadays, that's just how it is. Like, people say that they there, but they not. Like, a lot of people are selfish. Like, that's the selfishness is, exactly. A lot of marriages, Dorian said, a lot of marriages are due to financial problems. That's true. But if you come into a relationship honest, say, look, this is what I got. This is what you got. You may have more than me, or I may have more than you. Let's level it out so we can work at this shit together. But some people are not trying to do that, and it shouldn't be that way. Because if you, like, I had a conversation with a chick one day, real quickly. We were talking about building up a man or building up a woman. She said, and I quote, she said,
"Of course, yes.
A man is supposed to help build up a woman. But a woman is not supposed to help build up a man.
Of course.
Because a man should already have his shit together." I said, that's fucked up. I said, because you never know what situations bring.
Yes.
You never know what happens. Like, she said she would not deal with a man that had to be fixed and had issues. And I'm like, why is that? She said, because it's too much work. I said, but you expect a man that's rich to try to bring you in and try to build you up. I said, that's not fair. Like, how does it work like that? What's your feelings about that? Y'all people chime in. What y'all feel about that? Is it easier to build up a woman as opposed to build up a man? Would y'all build up a man or a woman? If ladies chime in. Would y'all, if y'all met a man, great heart, nice man, if you had kids, he was there for you and your kids, just physically, emotionally, but his money stature wasn't there. Would you help build him up, or you be like, nah, fuck it, that's too much of a liability, I'm gonna bounce? Team Apple, I feel women build up men all the time. Okay, that's true. Team Apple, I feel it's supposed to be both. I built up a woman and it didn't end well. Dorian, what happened? Why didn't it end well?
That's a good question.
Because probably my assumption, once she got up there, she just said, fuck it, she don't need you no more, she bounced. Hold up. Dorian said once I was down, it was too much for her. Exactly. A woman like they feel like, okay, you done got me here. Now I can't get you there. You need to get yourself there, and they bounce. That's fucked up. That's a lot of people's mentality though. But I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
What I'm realizing in life is that a lot of us are running into like.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like
Yes.
when we help.
Not even that. It's just that the older that we all been through trauma. So any nice person that comes near us, we fall and we become emotionally attached to them because now, because of
I
our
mean,
trauma and
that's
what
how
we've
some of
been
the
through,
mentality
we're
is,
looking
but
for
at the same
anybody who's
time,
going to be nice
it's
to us to try to tend to us. And those people prey on the
it's
nice.
crazy. It's well, like tell you the truth is, there's women who ain't shit and men who ain't shit. Just gotta weed them out. That weed out process is just a little bit hard. Them out. That weed out process is just a little bit hard. You done wasted 3 to 6 months of your life, and you got to start all over. The older you get, the harder it is to find somebody to be with because you don't know who's faking the funk or everybody's on that because you. I can't do it, yo.
You say that, but you're really not good though.
As I got older and I realized people are selfish,
Oh, of course, of
now
course.
when I was younger, I was a hopeless romantic. Now it's hard for me to let that wall down and let somebody in because
Nah, I hear you
before to
because that
take a
shit
hit and
is.
start over. So
As
I
we
need to
get
make
older,
sure. So
heartbreak means
yes,
a lot to us.
I'm going to
Like
sit there
that
and
shit. When we was younger, like I was telling my girlfriend, we was
I'm
talking and we
sticking you
have a
with a poke,
conversation about
poking
some
you like,
shit.
are you real?
I said when I was
Sticking you with a
younger,
poking
if
you
you
like,
did
are you
something to
real?
me,
This
or if I
real?
just, it was like, all right,
I don't
boom,
want to
you out,
open
like,
up and
because
then
I don't give a
because
fuck.
now
Like,
it's not just me.
I'm gonna move real
It's my
quick because
young
that's
one
just
here
what it
with
is.
me
I'm
too.
young. I'm moving on. Like, all
I
right,
can't
cool.
put him in a
Now that
position where
we're
he's going to
older,
fall as well.
my emotions are more
So
into
I'm
stuff
now,
because I
as I
think
get older, I'm
differently.
like,
I
I'm
act differently.
good.
So if I meet somebody
I'm
and she
alright.
plays
Yes,
me
I am
or
the
her,
king.
she tries to do whatever, it's gonna take me a little bit longer to bounce back because my feelings was into it.
No, no, I mean,
Because
as
I'm
in, I'm
not.
just
When you're
protecting my
younger,
energy. Like,
people can come in and try
I'm
to
trying
do
to
with your
say that
feelings, and you just
I
do
don't
whatever.
want
As you
marriage.
get older, you
I
allow
just,
people
as
to
I
come
got
into your
older, it
feelings.
was
You
more
allow
like,
people to come into your heart now because you know what
yeah,
it is.
I need to
And
make
when
sure
that
this is
person
real.
messes that
I
up,
need to check and.
it's hard for you to bounce back. Sometimes it leads into depression. Sometimes it leads into
Yeah, I
drinking,
need to make sure this is
smoking,
real.
like a whole
I need
bunch
to
of stuff.
check
Because
and triple check
PTSD is
because
real. Like that's a part of PTSD. Yeah, we all do. Every minority has PTSD. That's true. Hmm.
but I have PTSD. You know, I have PTSD.
That's true.
You know, but I mean,
I hear you.
mine came from relationships. You know, like and coping mechanisms is real because yes, people rely on a bottle. Some people smoke. Hey, let's be real. Some people use sex as a coping mechanism. You know, so instead of processing their emotions, they just give up their bodies.
Because a lot of people don't believe in that.
Yeah, but see, with all this that we
A lot
just
of people
discussed,
don't believe in it, but yeah, you're right.
these are all factors
You're
where I
right,
sit there and say, well, if this somebody's going through something and you're married with somebody and they give you a full side for the first 3 years,
ever.
and then the last 2 years y'all realize what's going on, and I'm not just saying just drop it at the dime of a dime. Are y'all willing to work it out? And then the last 2 years y'all realize what's going on. And I'm not just saying just drop it at the dime of a dime. Are y'all willing to work it out? We are really not on the same page. Can we sit there and just sign our names? We are really not on the same page. Can we sit there and just sign our names and say, you know what, we're not married
y'all
no more?
invested, y'all got a house or something together, all that stuff. You done.
Like, why do we,
That's
like why do we got to
that
sit
shit up
there and
and throw
say
it
for the rest of our lives we're stuck in
Party
this
done on that
marriage? We can't, we don't want to sit there and say we gave up on our marriage because, believe it or not, a lot of people get married and they refuse to sit there and say, I'm not going to get divorced. And with boyfriends and girls, or my famous one, we're going to stay together for the kids. But after the kids is grown, y'all now, in your 40s and your 50s, and now you got yourself a little friend, but here it is, because you don't get nothing from you.
I don't think people should get married.
Goes to your
I don't
wife.
think people should get married in their 20s. My opinion, because you don't fucking know yourself in your 20s. I remember I had a lot of fun in my 20s, but
that's what I'm saying. All right, y'all start coming for iPhones. You're right. We have to sit there and look at ourselves. We iPhones. You're right. We have to sit there and look at ourselves. We a healer. Let's say I bring in, I spew positive light. Somebody who's broken is going to attract themselves to me. Another healer might not actually come say, hey, let's come together and heal the world together. Somebody broken is going to be like, oh, he's shining light. I need that. Yeah, and I'm stuck in the darkness, so he's going to get me out. Or she's going to get me out.
Yeah, me neither.
And then while I get brighter, I'm going to dim their light.
Oh, word?
But I don't care, because after I shine brightly, I'm gone.
Ebony? Okay.
Uh-oh.
We about to get a woman's aspect in there. You already know shit's about to change. Remember, this is called the man cave.
I think that's why I don't remember most of it.
You can't run it.
Was a friend of mine.
No, y'all
welcome.
welcome.
I'm telling you right now.
Y'all welcome, but you already know.
About 31. I don't have a good recollection.
I gotta go get some juice for my drink. I'll be right back.
I have bits and pieces, but those was my heaviest. What went on? I have bits and pieces, but those was my heaviest. I remember fun, but I don't remember. Yeah, so I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, me being married that young definitely was not in the cards for me. Cause, wait, hold up. We have word. Hello, caller. Yeah. Hey, all right, she's loading up, y'all. What's your type, son? What's your type, son? She says too much to type. But women are welcome. No, all right. Bad. Oh, she hung up. All right, Abs. I did accept your call. If you want to try again, please try again. If not, we'll work on it. So next time we can better fine tune it. But yeah, so like the original topic was, shit, if you want to try again, please try again. If not, we'll work on it. So next time we can better fine tune it. But yeah, so like the original topic was, shit, renewal.
Nah, you could, because the option on the bottom is if you want to put your camera on or not.
Throughout the whole marriage, because things change in the marriage. Nah, it kicked up, but she said she's coming back in. So I think she maybe got.
So hey, what
left
up?
the room by mistake.
I don't know you, but what's up?
Nah, yeah, I was just saying. I do believe that kicked up, but she said she's
That's
coming
what's
back
up.
in.
It is
So
what it is, you know?
I think she maybe left the room by mistake, but she.
I agree. Counseling for couples as well. I do agree.
We can.
But some people, like our people, are
Only
afraid
under
of counseling.
the
Like, you
conditions
need
that-
counseling. Everybody needs fucking counseling. Counseling is it helps. If you don't get counseling and you're afraid to get it or whatever the situation is,
Go to counseling,
You-
and
I
not
don't
just
know.
at the beginning of the marriage,
yeah.
but I mean like throughout, like every year. You sit down and you'll have a discussion with a counselor and say what's going on. And if that's the year when things are going bad, you might do more than 1 year session. But at least try to work on it before you sit there and say,
yo, that was a good metaphor, bro.
nah, this ain't for me no more. But if y'all do decide to say,
yeah, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
If we come
that
in,
was dope, man.
I really
That
don't know
was
if we had
dope.
anybody calling yet.
I didn't think of it that way. I'm gonna start using
But I think
that
there's,
one. That
yeah.
was real. Right, Dorian?
Yeah,
that was a dope one.
if you're doing it through
That's
phone
true.
Where you don't have to be on
Hello,
camera.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think so.
So, yeah, but I was
Okay,
good.
awesome.
It should actually work through it and say, hey.
Okay, y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Why
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay,
Word.
all right.
Oh,
Thanks
sorry,
for
what
your
up?
patience. I had to log
Glad
out
you
and
could
log
make
back
it.
in. I wanted to chime in on something that Big Easy had asked
one
or
of my
said a little while ago. Is
invitees,
why
okay?
should marriage be forever? Like, why is it till death do
Now, I
us
know what
part?
it is. It's all family
I wanted
here.
to just add why that may be.
Yeah, but why get married?
Marriage was instituted
Wait,
by God.
before you even answer
Yes,
that question,
all
are you
throughout the
married?
marriage.
I am married.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. And so, I respect everybody's beliefs in advance. I'm just putting my own insight, why I believe, to speak to what Big Easy said. Why should it be forever? I think the answer is because, God is the one who designed the institution of marriage. Marriage itself is an institution.
Therapy
that
is
he
one of the
designed.
things where you have to give an
And
example.
he designed that
Like,
institution really to
if
show,
you hurt your knee,
really to reflect the love that he has for the world through marriage.
not go to
through
the
the
doctor?
husband and the wife. He
Okay,
wanted to
when you have
show
Ebony Child.
his love through that relationship. The issue
back in
is
again, hold on.
not everybody believes in the God who created this institution.
So if something
it's
is
not
hurting you
carried
mentally,
out with
do you not go and talk to a
or,
therapist? There's nothing wrong with that.
sanctity that it should be. So like the Big Easy was saying, and even Birthmark, that times have changed, and so maybe people's ideologies have changed. So marriages are shorter and shorter.
Ebony, you with us? Yeah,
and
we
it's
can hear you
because
speak up.
of,
Ebony,
I
you
guess,
with us?
the falling away of faith. To me, that's a big issue. Morals have gone down, so it's more like
Yeah, we
more or
can hear you
less.
speak up.
With so many options,
Yes, we can.
why do I need to be faithful forever? Like, forever is a long time. You don't realize it's, it sounds like a long time until you get into the thick of it. So I think that may be why it's supposed to be forever, but why it's not. Because, we're fallen people, and sometimes things happen.
So let me ask you a question. You said, what God intended it for. So are you talking marriage on a spiritual basis or marriage on a contractual basis?
Both, actually. Okay, so I think God allowed the contractual basis based on what man wanted, but God never designed it to have to be contractual. He definitely designed it to be spiritual, I think. And, it's spiritual in the sense that you are sharing yourself with this one other human being by choice, and so that does create a very deep spiritual bond. I think we all know that, when we have sex with someone,
Yes.
we've all become aware that we're exchanging energy, and that energy is allotted by God. He wants that. He wants that sex, that passion that we all feel. He wants us to experience that, but within the confines of marriage. And only because when we don't, it causes damage to our own souls. In other words, our mind, our will, and our emotions. And isn't that true? When we have sex with someone and they're not right for us, we go through problems, and that's what God wants us to avoid. But we're hard-headed. We never listen from the beginning, right? And so,
but that's what I was
we go
just
through
about
all
to
this
ask you.
pain.
I was just about to ask you a question. Say, scenario. You have woman A, woman B. Big Easy, he connects with woman A spiritually, mentally, emotionally. He has sex with her. She doesn't get pregnant. Woman B is just a slide. He has sex with her. She gets pregnant. How do you deal with that? Or what's your classification now? You understand what I'm trying to say? Since we said like everything is, sex is emotional. There's a bond that, when you have sex with a person, God creates a bond. What's your feeling on that take right there?
As far as what, the baby,
Yeah,
one having the
things
baby
happen
and one
for a
not?
reason. So why is it that he has sex with woman A, emotional contact, spiritual contact, that's his soulmate. He has sex, she doesn't get pregnant. But with woman B, I'm just asking your opinion. Woman B,
Oh.
he has sex with woman B, that's just a slide, she gets pregnant. Well, what do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel like that could possibly be his karma.
That's what's
You
up.
see, because he mishandled the gift that he had, even though he still misused the gift. Because if you're gonna talk about only spiritual terms and to do the best thing is to really wait and wife her before you start sexing her. You know what I'm saying? Like offer her something. But that's not neither here nor there. That's not happening today. We know that.
Yeah, of course.
But in this case, if he has this woman that he connected with and he felt all these feelings for, but has a side piece, and he gets her pregnant, well, that side piece was for her to be a secret. The one he really is connected to wasn't supposed to find out, but that baby perhaps is a reminder that whatever is done in the dark will come to the light.
That's right.
See, you thought you was going to get your little shit off on the side and come home and not having to face any consequences. But unfortunately, there are laws, spiritual laws that are in place. Whether you know about them or not, you will be subject to their consequence. So if you don't know that gravity exists, but you go up on a roof and you jump down, you're going to fall, my dude. It don't matter if you didn't know. Like, it don't matter. Look, the law of gravity says what goes up must come down.
That's right.
So that's my opinion on that.
That's what's up. That was a good answer.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Okay.
No problem.
Gee.
I'm here for it. This is a good topic. I'm here for all of this. I like this. Y'all doing y'all thing, by the way.
We
I'm
trying,
gonna hang up so somebody else will call in.
It's gonna get even better.
No problem.
Appreciate you. What you said, bro? I didn't say she couldn't have the baby. I just said that you was having sex. She never got pregnant.
Yeah, I don't know how to cut myself off, to be honest. I even lost y'all on the screen too. I don't even see
There
y'all.
should be a little on the
I'm
right
sounding
button.
like a boomer right now. Sorry, y'all.
You don't see
no
a button that says
disrespect to
hang
any
up on the bottom?
boomers. No, I lost the whole website. It's just I hear because I opted. Yeah, I opted not to be on camera, so no, I don't even see the website. I just hear y'all.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just clicking through my tabs right now. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Bet. All right, I see y'all.
Word.
Got you.
That's what's up. I mean, that was a good idea. I mean, what she said was true. Like, that's what's up. Anybody else want to chime on in? Anybody else want to chime in and say their opinion?
And I'm
Yeah.
just saying. And I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, no problem. Thanks I couldn't give birth, you know.
I mean, eventually, one day I want to be married. I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Still,
Why can't I, you know?
I feel like I'm old.
Why can't I just
but I know I'm
adopt
young.
with old girl that, you know, can't have the baby?
Say it again.
Wait, how do we do this? Try.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm trying. I want to get married one day.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that.
I'm not rushing it, but I'm not rushing it, but I'm kind of rushing it. And the reason why I say that is because life is not promised. Like with this COVID shit, we done lost so many people.
Oh, it says
And again, I'm not saying that I have to be married right away. But if I'm committed to someone, and we both feel each other, we both feel that we're the right connection for each other. You know, with time, of course, we're not rushing into anything, but let's just start making the move. Because I might not be here tomorrow. You might not be here tomorrow. Like I look at things like that now. I look at things a little bit more different light because people are being snatched from us left and right, young, old. I mean, it was happening like that before, but even now, the way society is, the way, you know, these new diseases or whatever these new things are, are contracting.
Coming into marriage and they don't fully understand that spiritual bond.
So you're not. So you are not rushing it.
And they always looking at it.
Right, exactly. It's not. I'm not trying to rush it, but who's to say I might wake up tomorrow?
You know, they want to leave and go.
I pray that now let me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. I pray that I wake up and get to enjoy the next day. But instead of me living for 5 years from now, I'm living for today. So if I find somebody that makes me happy today, let's enjoy each other today. Because tomorrow, you may not be here, or I may not be here. So let's do this shit and let's just stop playing games. I'm just saying, in general. You're walking both sides of the fence. Tell me how I'm walking both sides of the fence, please. Hey.
I don't want to disrespect you and tell you, but because your girlfriend on the phone, but you definitely don't want her. She ain't the one.
Oh yeah, what's up? Tell me. Talk to me. Tell me how I am walking on both sides of the fence. Enlighten me.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. But I do want to get married. Because the only thing about it is I get older and I'm not. Wait, what?
Hello?
I want to go old with my wife. I'm already on that. I'm already,
You still copying and pasting.
I want to have them go anniversary. What?
Damn. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Damn, girl.
Cute pictures when you see the married couple, they've been together for like 60 years. I know it's not going to be me and my wife. I believe in faith. Even the faith thing, you have to have faith in your action.
I agree, Toya. I totally agree.
So what's your assessment on this dude birthmark? Talking about
I do have faith.
His girlfriend, but he's not married. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm finna call back in like, listen, but his girlfriend on the phone, so I don't want to say nothing. She's on the line. Why you not married then? If it's tomorrow not promised, where's the ring? I'm just saying.
You have to separate, and I really believe that.
Bro, is your app freezing?
Yeah. And it's just as the older we get, the less we bounce back. Like, and that's where I think a lot of people who are not married yet, when they get old.
Bro, the app is freezing a little bit.
That's what it is. Oh, okay, it is freezing. Thank you, Alex.
Yo,
is he freezing or am I freezing? Or is just the whole freezing all together?
Oh.
It
No, I
is
said it's a
lagging
face
back.
thing. You gotta make sure you know your person. We use this platform is because we're not in the same place.
Yeah, I know you can because I tried. I've been wanting
Bro,
to.
they saying that you're lagging a little bit. Yours is
You gotta find somebody who's not trying to play no games.
yours ain't black on my end. It's just that you're going a little slow on my end.
That damn.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, I want. Renewable. You walking on sunshine. Only, because the only thing about as I get older and I'm not married, I can't sit there and say, "Wow." In a few minutes, I grew old. I want to grow old with my wife. And I'm already old. I appreciate it.
Yo, we love y'all. We're
Well,
gonna try to work out these
kinks
kinks so that next week it's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. If you have a topic that you want us to talk about,
I'll get a couple good chunky years in. Like when you see them cute pictures, when you see the married couple, they've been together for like 60 years. I know it's not gonna be me and my wife. And birthmark, we lost birthmark. One night right, so I believe in faith. Well, we haven't decided the next topic. Right, so I believe. We'll let you.
Taya said, "Switch to Apple." Nah.
Believe in faith. Switch to Apple. Have faith in your actions. We don't work that well. I'm actually using my laptop.
Toya said, "Can we start at 9?"
You have to be right.
Can we start at 9?
I'm with it.
When you walk into
I'm with it. I mean, Toya, unfortunately, maybe we can, depending, because I work in New York and I live in. I work in New York and I live in Connecticut, so sometimes, depending on the traffic, it may take me longer than 2 hours to get home. So we can work for 9 o'clock, but we'll see how that works out.
If you have to separate, and I really believe that.
Wow.
Scandalous. Wow. That'll be it.
Yeah, I really believe that. Gotta be careful with it. What are you talking about?
Wow. You trying to get people shot asking how many bodies they got.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who are not married yet, thanks for everybody coming out. When they get older,
yeah, stupid.
That's what it is. Oh, okay, it is freezing. Thank you, Alex.
No, the question should be, should you tell your current... Yo, the question should be, should you tell your current boyfriend or girlfriend how many previous bodies?
No, I said it's a face thing. You gotta make sure you know your person. Oh, okay, so he's still... Okay, that's his internet acting up.
This dude over here, nothing going on. He just cut him off.
One of the beauty parts of
you saying.
The reason why we use this
yada
because we're not in the same place.
He don't hear it. Yeah, he's lagging too much. He don't hear it.
So yeah, he's probably lagging right now because it's the same time.
Yo.
So yeah, he's probably lagging right now because we'll give him.
You hear me?
We still here. We still here. Why you won't be chiming in?
Now,
look, we not going nowhere.
We discussed should marriage be renewable.
Yo.
Our first topic was should DNA tests be mandatory. So if you have anything that you want to share for both those topics, because it's coming to that point where for the first episode. I appreciate it. It was great to have everybody here. We'll hope that you come back next week. This Sunday, we'll put out what next week's topic is going to be. Now that I realize that everybody is here and want to be interactive, we can spend that one time talking about one topic because it goes on and off. 2 topics in one night was a lot, especially when everybody. Well, we haven't decided the next topic yet, Ed, so we'll let you know what the next topic is come Sunday. We can't switch to Apple, man. We can't switch to Apple, man. I'm actually using my laptop. Can we start at 9? Hey, I'll discuss it with Birthmark. We could probably squeeze it out by 9. I'm sorry you have a bedtime. Not, what you mean how many bodies? I mean, we can have as many people as we want, but it's just, we use this platform because me and him is not in the same place at the same time, so. Well, long as we can invite as many people as we want to be a guest or to be part of the audience. Oh, you mean how many bodies I had in my lifetime? No, wait, what are y'all talking about? I don't discuss my career. I don't mean to call my sexual past a career, but like I said, thanks for everybody coming out. I'm not gonna hold you. Get your sleep. We'll be ready to chop it up. Okay, I'm sorry, Taya. Sorry you won't be chiming in. Thanks for coming out for the first episode, though. So, on behalf of Birthmark, who's lagging right now, I'm the Big Easy. I'm signing off. Appreciate everyone, and I'll happily see y'all next week. Good night, everybody.